best part is there is no per employee or per user charge.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
As we know, growth often begins with an operational chaos. So first thing comes in my mind is how to automate our HR and payroll. So exactly, please let me know what is Frappe HR.
Before we talk about Frappe HR, one must understand the different, statutory terms. Like, see, Frappe HR is one of the HR solutions, albeit a very good one. But before we, select the piece of software that we want to implement, one must understand why do we need to do so, right? So the right question would be here to ask why do we need Frappe HR or, HR payroll software in general. So by government's definition, if you have more than 11 employees, you are supposed to be registered under Provident Fund, followed by professional tax, followed by TDS, followed by some more statutory compliances. Now, what Frappe HR does is it automates all of these for you. The best part is there is no per employee or per user charge. Unlike other competitive software, they usually charge you on a per month or a per employee or a per year basis. Frappe HR does it for you for free, right? So this is what Frappe HR is about. Yeah.
So apart from like operational thing, like how it helps out and compliances part.
So compliances are one of the most dreaded. मतलब इट इज समथिंग जिससे सबको डर लगता है मोस्टली बिकॉज पता नहीं कि आपको कब किस डिपार्टमेंट का नोटिस आ जाए, राइट? तो अभी आई गिव यू एन एग्जांपल. सो वन ऑफ आवर क्लाइंट्स दे फेल्ड टू कंप्लाई विद पीएफ. They were deducting PF for few of the employees. Few employees were not enrolled in the PF, so they got a notice. I mean, we had already told them while we were implementing Frappe HR, but apparently they decided to leave it as it is. So the compliance part is very down, to be honest, right? So the best thing, or I would say the best automation part with Frappe HR is that you define those components only once, right? And then you create service structures with them. For example, if an employee is not enrolled into ESIC, so you create a structure without it. As simple as that. So all you need to do is आपको करना है कि जैसे ही एम्प्लॉय ऑनबोर्ड होता है, आपको बस वो सर्विस स्ट्रक्चर असाइन करना है विदाउट ESIC वाले, एंड आप उसको पेरोल रन करेंगे तो Frappe HR will find the it will automatically find the कौन सा स्ट्रक्चर इस पर्टिकुलर एम्प्लॉय को असाइन था, and it will run the payroll on it. It will also do all the banking, the journal entries for it, so that your account team also knows कि ये entry हो चुकी, the payment has been disbursed, for example, right? So compliance wise, as I said, you create components, formula based components. So जैसे for example कोई component किसी particular दूसरे component पे dependent, you can create formula based components, right? So this is how it does the compliance part. Yeah.
So one my last question. Recently we have seen the India payroll has come and HR payroll part of Frappe HR. So what is the difference it has created of like if we implement it in our HR payroll?
So the problem with the government of India per se, I'm not sure whether I should say government of India or finance, or there are different departments. Everybody has their own say, policies, and the statutory compliances. So every state has their own set of rules for PT, overtime, and some other statutory compliances. अभी क्या होता है कि हम we are in MP right now. अभी if I have a client in say Gurgaon, so हरियाणा वाला compliance चले. So this was identified by Frappe. So Frappe HR started as a generic HR payroll software, which anybody could use, create their own, components. We have also done India-specific customizations in it. But abhi Frappe team they've introduced India payroll specifically with multi-state PT controls, for example. PF, for example, employee contributions, for example. They've also introduced proper TDS structures based on the salary slab per month. They have also introduced areas. Usually क्या होता है कि areas आप लगा के भूल जाते हैं, फिर आपको बाद में मालूम पड़ता है कि these is taxable, right? So they have introduced a lot of validations in place. यदि आपने for example किसी employee में PT check करा है लेकिन PT का component नहीं लगा है, so it will give you a validation, which is a valid validation. A lot of people miss deducting PT, but it's a mandatory requirement. आप PF में भले enrolled नहीं है, but आपको PT में enroll होना ही है, right? So India payroll this is what India payroll does. It reduces a lot of validation, it reduces a lot of automation, particularly for Indian, India as a country with multi-state PTN.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
And
it
I
was
hope this will help out everyone to automate their business and have
Yes.
certain payroll process also.
most definitely.